Recognize the member for Oromocto-Lincoln.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. My question is regarding significant cuts to students with learning disabilities. The Gallant government has made significant cuts to the public education system. Those have become largely well known, and the vast majority of these cuts are largely affecting students with learning disabilities. My questions today aren't in the school system, but this time regarding the community college. Trending cuts for students with learning disabilities is concerning, and can the Minister of Post-Secondary Education confirm if the cuts to community college for learning disability support services is in fact $3.3 million in the community college system, and how many jobs are being cut in New Brunswick community colleges?
Minister of Health.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the preamble was quite wide there and touched on a lot of different things. Again, as Minister responsible for strategic program review, our government is undertaking a very extensive look at all programs, at all services, from all departments, all parts of the civil service, Mr. Speaker, to make sure that we are doing things in the most efficient manner possible, that we're getting the best return on investment that we can, that we're providing the programs and services that New Brunswickers expect, that we're respecting our priorities as a government, Mr. Speaker, which are job creation and economic development, providing for families, and most importantly, balancing the fiscal situation of the province, Mr. Speaker, because we need to do that as a government, as a province, if we are to continue to provide the various programs and services that New Brunswickers expect from their government.
Member for Oromocto-Lincoln.
Mr. Speaker, I guess when the ministers don't know who should answer the question, they turn to program review. The question was quite clear regarding the post-secondary education minister, and the Premier needs to know that cuts to the most vulnerable and righting the fiscal ship by cutting the most vulnerable is not leadership. In fact, Tuesday morning at the Disability Awareness Week breakfast hosted by the Premier's own advisory council, I was told by someone losing their job at the community college that there is a $3.3 million cut at the community college for learning disability support services. Virtually all learning support services are being eliminated at the end of June. Aren't people with disabilities part of the economic solution? Can the Minister for Post-Secondary Education confirm that there's been $3.3 million in cuts for student learning services, and can she inform this House how many jobs that represents?
The Honourable Premier.
First off, Mr. Speaker, I do not want to give the impression that we do not value people with a disability. I was very pleased of our government. We were at the breakfast to celebrate and promote people with a disability, and we want to work with those people so that the 17% of the population with a disability can help us face our challenges.
Opposite Mr. Speaker when he says that we're not protecting the most vulnerable. This is the same group of individuals, Mr. Speaker, that are against our policy of asking those who have a bit more to pay a bit more so we can make sure we're sustainable in the long term, but also give more money to those who need it. This is the group that's against us raising the minimum wage for the working New Brunswickers that need a bit of support from government, Mr. Speaker. It is unfortunate they're talking from both sides of their mouth.